Hi, boys and girls. We are going to do our day 2 of our Unit 16 Fundations. And we have the two sounds, AU and AW. AU is aw, as in August, and AW, aw, as in saw. Do it with me. AU, aw, August. AW, aw, saw. All right, I need you to set your materials, which would be paper, pencil, pen, or a crayon or marker, whatever you would like to write with. And then we're going to begin, but please get your materials. So pause the video and I will wait. All right, glad you got your materials. Let's start off today going over our trick words first. And our trick words are trick words because they don't always say what they're supposed to say. All right, there's a part of it that you have to learn by heart because it doesn't make sense to sound out each letter. So our first one is the easiest of our trick words because it says a lot of what it's supposed to say. It has our AU sound, which says aw, I hope you said, and this is August. 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 All right. Our next one is daughter. Daughter. And we have the AU again, but we have this GH here. What do we do with that GH? Who remembers? The GH is silent. We don't do anything with it. So we have daughter. Daughter. All right. And our third trick word is the most confusing of all because it makes some sounds that don't even have the letters there. And this word is laugh. I hope you said that. Laugh. So it has the L and then it says ah, not ah. So it's laugh. Do you see an F there? I don't see an F. So that G and that H are kind of making an F sound. So it's a very tricky word. Laugh. All right. Okay, think in your head. Can you think of a sentence? A sentence that has the word August in it. Think up a sentence. I'm going to come up with mine. Mine is going to be, the month of August is very warm. Okay. Now let's come up with a sentence for daughter. Okay. I have my sentence. My sentence is, I do not have a daughter. I have 2 sons. Okay. And our last one is this hard one, laugh. And I have my sentence. Think of yours. And my sentence is, it is important to laugh every day. All right. Okay, now let's work with our words. And I'm going to grab my marker. Okay, our first word that we're going to write, and remember we are using the AU and the AW, aw sound. You can put them on the top of your paper if you need to remind you which letter sounds we are making. They both make the aw sound, but they're spelled differently, AU or AW. So our first one we're going to do is the word draw. And I know a lot of times in your writing, when I'm reading your writing, you have you've spelled draw, drawl. Like I want to draw a picture. But the word is really draw, draw. I'm a little cold. I'm going to put my sweatshirt on here. So we are going to spell the word draw. Remember, it's not drawl. Do not draw me a picture. It's draw. Okay? Draw. All right. Now, I put mine, I'm going to actually put a line down the center to have the words on either side. Okay? Draw. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do the word auto. My father drives an auto. An auto is another word for a car. Auto. Okay, auto. How did you do? I'm sure you're doing great. If you'd like to put on the top of your paper an AU and an AW, you can do that also. The next word we're going to do is fault. It is not my fault the vase broke. Fault. Fault. Okay. This too has an AU. Fault. Okay, we're going to do the word scrawny. Scrawny. Now listen for that blend in the beginning. Sk, aw, n, e. And what makes an e sound at the end of a word? Think about that. So we have the blend, skr, aw, n, e. Okay, spell it out. Do your spelling option of either trying the AU or the AW to look which one looks right. Okay, scrawny means very skinny and thin. Skinny and thin. Okay, scrawny. How did you do? Scrawny. You see that blend there? And that, at the end, a Y. It makes that E sound. Remember, Y at the end either makes a long E sound or a long I sound. Okay, the next one we're going to do is the word, let's do, how about yawn? Yawn. When I am tired, I yawn. Yawn. Okay. Yawn. Good job. Okay, I have to erase my board because I'm running out of space. You probably do not. Okay, the next one we're going to do is the word coleslaw. It's one word. Coleslaw. It's something that you eat. And it has cabbage in it, and it has like some dressing on it, and usually like maybe a little bit carrots and seasonings in it. Has anyone ever had coleslaw before? It's good stuff. Okay, coleslaw. Fix your word if you didn't get it correct. And I look here and I have a lot of ones that are going to have like an AW sound in them, but we're going to keep writing them all because some of them I want you to look at because there's some different words that have there might be a word you don't know, so that you haven't really used a lot or heard before. So I'd like to introduce you to also some new words. So like scrawny, it may not be a word that you use, but it's a great, interesting word to use in your journal writing. Another one that you may not use a lot is called a brawl. Brawl. There was a brawl on the playground. Wouldn't like to see that. Brawl. What is a brawl? A brawl is a big fight. A big fight. There was a brawl. Brawl. Now, if you look, this has an L on the end. So we do have some times that it does have an L, but you really have to listen to the word. I'm going to give you another example of that is the word crawl. Brawl, crawl. I'm going to write it right underneath. Crawl. We have to crawl on the floor. Okay, crawl. So it has an L on the end. Certain words do. So we have to really pay attention and listen. Draw ends with an ah sound. Crawl ends with an L sound. So pay attention to how we pronounce those so that we're pronouncing them correctly. And the last one, because I'm going to put it on here right now because it rhymes. So we have brawl, crawl, and this is shawl. Shawl. And a shawl is something that you would wear, usually women would wear over their shoulders. So you may have like a wrap around your shoulders, and that's a shawl. And it's spelled the same way. shawl. Okay. Now, were you able to see that one? Or did I go too high? Sorry about that. I want to just mention, because I know when we're going over sight words, a lot of times people will see this word here and say it's shawl because it's A-L-L, but it is not. That is shall. That's why that is a sight word. Shawl is with an A-W-L. It's just that's important to mention. Okay, we're going to do 2 more words. The first word is hawk. Can you write that? And the second word is claw. Both of these have AWs, and we have hawk and claw. All right. Okay, time for our sentence, and then we're going to finish our video. Our sentence is, the artist has drawn many kinds of paintings. Say it with me. The artist has drawn many kinds of paintings. Okay, let's start. Remember, we have to have punctuation and capitalization. The is the beginning of our sentence, so make sure you capitalize. The artist has drawn. The artist has drawn many kinds. The artist has drawn many kinds of paintings. Make sure you end with your punctuation. The artist has drawn many kinds of paintings. Okay, I'd like you to read your sentence with me. The artist has drawn many kinds of paintings. The artist has drawn many kinds of paintings. Okay, if you're not done, pause the video. If you are done, let's check your sentence. Okay, the artist has drawn many kinds of paintings. All right, how did you do? I hope everybody did great. I know you're such hard workers and good readers. You can continue to try and think of some other words that maybe have an AU or an AW in it. But you guys did a great job, and way to go with practicing our 2 new sounds, AU and AW. Have a great week, guys. Bye, and read.